Hello everyone, my name is Vũ and this video is my exercise of my English teacher. So in this video I must to talk about 5 project topics in 20 topics that I will given. The first topic is the food you like to eat. I like a variety of food. I like the soft, spicy and fatty food. But the food which I like the most is the bánh cuốn. Not Kai in Hanoi. I like bánh cuốn in my hometown, Thanh Hóa. In my hometown, you can see the restaurant of bánh cuốn everywhere. In the alley, in the street, or maybe next to you. Bánh cuốn is cooked as soon as you order, and when you eat, it's still hot. It's fast, soft, and usually with the fish sauce. You can mixing the fish sauce according to internet. It's so good, so tasty, and I love it. When I come home in my holiday, like summer or before the semester exam, I eat it every morning. The second topic is a sport I often play. I often play basketball, and it's the only sport I can play now. I played from I was in high school. I usually play in basketball court with my friend when I have a free time. When I was high school, my best friend invited me to play basketball, and at that time I think play ball by hand like rock. But he said, in the basketball court, I have a lot of beautiful room, and if you play well, you can have a date with someone. So I decided to study to play basketball. The first time, everything is new, and I must to learn by a little. Sometimes I want to give up, but when I started to be able to control the ball, and I can play with other people, and when I take the first ball, that's the feeling with this sport give me a lot of different emotions. I was happy, I was sad with it, but I love it very much because it brings to me a lot of friends, and we still keep in talk until now. The third topic is describables on my mobile phone. This is my mobile phone, and you see it iPhone 5. It's quite old and have a lot of scratch. I have used for 2 years, although it have not anything especially, but I really love it because I bought it by myself, by my strategy, and it's really good. I know the thing of Apple always good, but I think my phone is really good. One time I forgot it in free in 1 hour, and when I remember it was out too power, so I decided heat it up, but I forgot again, and it's power up too. That time for too hot, so I think my phone could die. But when I see it again, it's still alive, and you can see the case in my phone because I'm very clumsy, so I would resolve it countless time, but it still survived till now. That's why I think my phone is the best, and I usually use it for call, listen, music, subway, and many other. Summary, I really love my phone and see it as a friend. The fourth is describable of the thing will be ideal for you. I think a job would be ideal for me is defining and petrol engineer because I study about defining and petrochemical. If you want to do this job, you need at least 600 of story and a certain amount of knowledge about it. And you can work in refining and petrol factory. I really want this job because in my hometown, I have one factory. It's about 20 kilometers from my home, and if I have this job, I can live in my hometown. And working as a refining and petrol engineer, you can earn a lot of money because their salary is often quite high. In fact, any job with high salary I would like to have because I love money. I studying, I working and do anything else for money. You know, if I have a lot of money, I'm traveling around the world and do nothing. It's just live and enjoy. The fifth is describe your favorite author or actress. The actor I like the best is Stephen Chow, or people in Vietnam usually know him by the name Châu Tinh Chi. He's the king of nonsense comedy in Asia. When you watch his film, you can't stop laughing. With the character acting, she won the heart of the audience. I really admire him because the way to his set is very heavy. He went up from riches, spent a lot of time for success, for famous. He's not very handsome and not has the talent of actor, even being told never popular. But he didn't give up. He studied a lot and tried to find his own way. And he would failure, but then he failure and and again. When the people the same his age was successful and be famous, he was still a judge. But he didn't give up, and it's why I admire him. He's very steady, and behind the smile he brings to audiences, the life of him very sad. Until now, he still single. Anyway, he is a hero in my mind, and I would say I love him.